Good morning, everyone. My name is Fitra Artalustia Hutama. I will be presenting my creative writing presentation. The story title is The Folly Farmer. And as you can see in the character list, the list of the characters, the main protagonist is the farmer, and the another character is the village resident, the where everyone is trying to live on their own and helping the village to grow. Meanwhile, the another character is the goddess of the harvest. She is supposed to be the supporting character or the protagonist. She will be the one who is helping the village resident and the farmer to to fight the villain of the story. And the villain of the story is the culprit of locust plague. She is the one who will become the veteran of the village and trying to disrupt their daily life and daily peaceful life. She is the one who trying to control a pack of locust swarm and eating away the village crops. And it's not a good thing for the village residents. And the setting of the place takes around in the fantasy time period. The setting of the time is around modern time. It doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be where everyone is using handphone or gadget. So the village itself is pretty isolated from the city, and I believe that uh, the village doesn't have to the village is relying on the city to transport the crops and goods and all that. Anyway, the next part is the theme. I want to give the theme and the moral of the message by a small progress make a significant result in long term. By doing a small thing every day, it it doesn't have to be significant or big, but eventually, if you keep doing it, it will become a good habit, and you will you will profit in it in long term. And it's just like perform practicing habit, I think. Anyway, the plot of the story. The plot of the story. The introduction to the protagonist. The story is trying to explain how the farmer is basically trying to help the village. The farmer lived there for a while. The villager know him and know him very much. And I think the villager not. The villager know him. Oh yeah. The villager basically believes that the farmer is trying to escape from his daily life from the city, and he moved to the village to basically trying to help them, but nobody knows why he want to go to the village. He just keep doing his job and at the same time helping improving the village. So the villager and village itself is completely relying on him, and I think it's a bad thing because if the farmer if the farmer gone or basically have to be somewhere else, the village itself cannot self-sustain itself. So when the locusts attack the village crop during the harvest season, the villager panic and trying to basically call the farmer because if they if they um, if they cannot preserve or save the crops, the village itself will be at risk of starvation or famine. So therefore, the villager have to pray and ask help to the goddess of harvest itself. But the goddess of harvest, basically, she cannot help them. But the goddess of harvest eventually redirect the villager to then request the farmer to fight the locusts. The farmer agree, but only if they, with only with one condition. The farmer has to, uh, no, the villager have promised that they can self-sustain themselves without relying the farmer help. The villager agree. The villager agreed, and then the farmer then asked the villager for more crops, seed, and any other sort of good that will help him progressing the planting of the plants. After some time, the farmer eventually managed to regain back the crops he lost from the locusts. However, the culprit decided to show herself, and she challenged the farmer. She challenged the farmer. She want to she want to have the crops for herself only. She doesn't want to share it at all. The farmer then say, your locusts breed too much for this season. I think it's only fair if the villager and we get the same share of the pot. But no, the locusts decided. The culprit of locust plague doesn't agree, and eventually the farmer have to fight her. Anyway, eventually the farmer managed to, despite the stiff resistance from the locusts, the farmer keep trying. He planted the crops day and night and trying any sort of way to counter the locust itself by making a scarecrow and keeping the crops safe by patrolling the area around it. The farmer could have used pesticide or any other chemical substance, but he does not want to make the crops become unhealthy and organic anymore. He wanted to he wanted to the crops to be healthy, to be eaten. Anyway, the 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 locusts eventually give up, and but he did not but she did not give up. No, wait, she did not lose yet. She will fall to the future, but she will be back. She will come back next season, and next season afterward. She will keep coming, but eventually the farmer triumph the victory. The goddess of harvest then uh, noticed the the defeat of the locust and basically give a reward to the farmer, uh, a lot of bountiful harvests for that season. The farmer then turned back to the villager and give the crops that the goddess of harvest gave. The farmer said, "This is the crops for you guys, but I cannot come back for the season if the locusts came back. So you have to be self-sustained and try to try to fight her yourself." And after that, the farmer decided to retire, and he goes to the another part of the world Well, either going to the another village or helping the other communities. So that's 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 all I can say to you. Thank you for listening to my presentation. I am sorry if I say something wrong or keep stuttering because it's it's night, so I cannot speak very loud because it will be a bother to anyone near me. Anyway, thank you for listening and good night.